Welcome to the man cave. Next week we'll be on a regular schedule and stuff like that. We'll have our light back up and everything, and we'll be in the dark in the man cave. I got the echo working. I'm working on a few things, but it looks like we're okay, and we'll have the super chat available too. We'll figure out all that. So, what I want to do is get up my live stream here and edit the title here. Live from the man cave. Tuesday night live stream. There we go. And I'll change Mondays over too. So that's what I wanted to do. My watch hours went up a little bit and they'll probably go down again. I want to see what uh, the notifications on Facebook. I hope to be setting up Facebook and everything else. I will be looking into uh, the seed things and stuff like that. This, which I talked about. Uh, Either I'll sell it on through eBay or I'll get it on my a separate site. Whatever. We'll see how we can work it out. I want to look at it and everything else. Let's set up our stream here. Get our studio up and running. And these are our top fans here. Okay. Now we'll put a new stream in. And what I want to do is I will take a shower tonight and everything else because I did the grass. It got so freaking windy that I couldn't actually put the seed down as I was putting the seed down. Okay. Let's go live uh, on this. As I was putting the seed down, okay, I got to get rid of this app here. I'll delete it later. I want to take it off my screen. Hope you watched my shorts and everything else. Uh, the hula hoop thing will finish tomorrow. The stuff in the greenhouse will go in tomorrow and everything else. We got to go through our list here and everything else because everything is now popping up new and we have to change our programming around here. Let me see. I want to get out of this. Clear. Opt out of it. Out. I got one. I got to get another one. Wait. Leave. I'm going to remove it from my phone. I have it on my computer. That's it. We got to go through that list too. So, uh, and we'll have the portrait feed up next coming Monday. And what I want to do here is set this up so that we can get our address up here for everybody, and I'll tell you why I'm putting the address up here. And that is because I'm trying to build a sticker board. Okay, and I need your help. I have about 5 or 6 people that sent me stickers, and I would like more. So I'm depending on you, my subscribers, as you come in and you watch this video, which I please hope you watch the video after this. We didn't feed the fish today because the uh, pond was below 40 degrees. I don't know why. Not below 50 degrees, or like 46 or 47. And tomorrow I'll show you the temperature in the pond where I have it, and I'll explain that to you. So let's bring our thing up, back up. And there's a probe in there on this side. It goes in by the liner. So now what we want to do is bring up our mailing list first. There it is. This is my mailing list. If you have stickers, okay, I would like to have you send me stickers so I can build a sticker board. And every other week, I will do a mounting of the stickers and do a shout out for everybody that I have on the sticker board. If you send me your stickers, I will send you mine, and I will show you how I make them. And you'll get two big ones and 2 small ones. If you're a member on my channel and you would want a sticker and you don't have a sticker, all you have to do is send me a self-addressed envelope or a stamp addressed envelope to Garden Aquatics, 3280 Sunrise Highway, Box 174, Wantagh, New York, 11793. Again, it's box 174. The address is Garden Aquatics, 3280 Sunrise Highway, Box 174, Wantagh, New York, 11793. Thank you. I'd appreciate it. If you want information about my upcoming stickers and shirts, hats, gloves, whatever I'm going to have, keychains, buttons, stuff like that. If you're interested in them, by all means, send me the information. Let's see. We have one. Start the Q&A. Start a poll. Members only. Nope. This is open to everybody, so we'll close that. All right. And I will figure out how to do that and everything else. We're going to go into all this stuff and how to set up a super chat program and everything. I'm trying to figure out what I have here. I don't know how I got all this stuff entangled here. We can put this down on the ground here. All right. And tomorrow we'll be going over our books with the landscape and stuff like that and what we're doing on the channel. In other words, uh, we're talking about the edging bricks and stuff like that, which I showed everybody. The front of my house has bricks. Okay, let me see if I have the bricks here that I can show you. We're going to use this scenario for our arbor or trellis, whatever we're going to put on the side of the house. I have the made up arbor that I have. Uh, I got from Timu, and they give you a thing which we may do on this side of the house, like that, to have a climbing plant come go up there, and we'll keep it in check. What can we put there? You don't want a plant climbing up the house. So this is what we're talking about. This is why the man cave is here, and this we'll be talking about all this stuff. This is lattice and stuff like that. You can get stuff. I'll show you. You've seen a few of them from Home Depot. You also have seen a few from Dollar Tree with trellises and stuff like that, making them, and they're pretty good, but they're AI, and they're not actually allegedly. Uh, they're showing you the product, but they're putting up an AI, allegedly an AI thing, and I will explain that to you. I will show you show the alleged channel, and we have Squirrel in here. He's the first one in. He says, "Good evening, good evening, Squirrel. Welcome to the chat." He's the first one in. We're discussing that, and I may do this on the shed, or not on the not on the house, but on the shed. But I have the this is building a trellis panel, and it gives you all the tools and stuff like that, which we were going to go into. And I don't think I'll be here for that to be like that. You see that one there? I don't think I'll be there to see that in my lifetime. But if we get a fast growing tree or whatever, we could do that. It says building a ramp, uh, all sorts of stuff. And we'll be using this book for that purpose. And my watch hours last night were at 38.88. 38.88. And on Sunday, my watch hours were my watch hours were uh 39 39.94. And today my watch hours are, I'll show you what my watch hours are right now. Watch hours. My watch hours are now 39.01. So it's slowly creeping up. But okay, now let's go to analytics. Hopefully this comes up. My analytics on the 30th, I think it's the 30th. What day is this? This is April. This is April 30th, 365. From April to, all right. So your watch hours are basically the same, or did they go down? I think they're the same. So my watch hours went down. Now they're going up again. But it says April 30th, 2026. 365. That's from 365. That's from April 30th, 2025 to April 30th, 2026. Okay. Now, our list here, April 30th, it was there. Okay. You see where it is? Down there. April 1st, May 1st is there. You see that? Up there. And then May 2nd, it went down again. So it went up to 10 and then it went down to 599. So, and then on the 4th, it goes up again. So it's going up and down, up and down, up and down. So I'm nowhere near getting monetized. I'll be lucky if I get monetized before June, which I think I'll get monetized just before they went down. Mine went up. They'll go. They'll go up tomorrow, but they'll go down um, on Thursday, and maybe up. So we'll see. It's up, down, up, down. I got to figure out, and you have to figure out too, uh, just by looking. And allegedly, I think Think Media uh, did a thing on it about the analytics and everything else. You got to find that video that spiked that percentage to what time you did it and everything else. You got to go back and look. Uh, and I don't know how to do that yet. And I'm gonna. There's a thing with YouTube when YouTube wants to help me now get my monetization. They keep putting in different things out, and I'm gonna ask Gemini to help me with that. And I'm going to generate a couple of things. I'm going to do a video about what Garden Aquatics Remix is all about. That should put me up over the top. And as long as you can post something, anything at all, as long as you keep your channel active, you will go up. So you have to find out what your uh, watch hours were last year around end of April, May. I says YouTube can blow. Okay. Now, I can put you in a timeout. There's no racism, no nastiness of any kind in the chat. I understand, but stick with it for the year. And if you're going to go to Facebook or whatever, uh, post whatever you post on Facebook, on YouTube, and you'll have both. And that will bring your hours up too. You can put it up on both channels, on your phone, iPad, whatever. It's a thought. So by saying Judy May, here's Judy May. Judy May, I watched your your videos and everything. I put up a short video about my lawnmower. It's a Power Smart lawnmower. She's saying hi to Squirrel. That after I cut my grass and everything, showed everybody what I did. I wanted to do this stuff. I got the video for the seeds that I put in. I also talked about the refrigerator seeds and show you what's growing at the bottom and everything else. We're going to get some of those flowers in. The short video. Thank you for the short shout out in your short video and your long video. Yep, I told everybody about the lawnmower. Yes, I watched it. So it's Power Smart, but I don't have the self-propelled thing, so it may be a little better upgrade because the way I go around my property and stuff like that. Uh, for me to have a self-propelled lawnmower is uh, I wouldn't be able to handle it. I'm saying, Squirrel saying, to, I'm saying bye to YouTube and end of the summer. I already made up my mind. And she says, good evening, Judy Mae. Yeah, but if you're going to go to even to TikTok, whatever you post on that, you can post it on both. It will boost your channel. So don't give up. You're fed up with YouTube, but go to another channel and put it on both. I put my crazy lady video up. It's 7:30, 7 minutes, and it has 1,600 views already. Yeah, I didn't check that one out because I was doing my uploading of my videos and was checking out a few other people, other garden videos, and commenting on them. So tonight or early tomorrow morning when I get up, I will check out your crazy lady video and put a comment in it. And I'm running squirrels videos tonight. It made me feel really good. The video was out 7 minutes and it got 1,600 views. Thank you. You're welcome. I'm telling people to go watch your crazy lady videos too. Going to smart, going to smart over once, going to start over once I leave YouTube. I wouldn't leave YouTube. Keep the channel up. Post, you can post some videos on Facebook or TikTok, whatever you're going to go to, whatever stream you're going to go to, and then have them on there. I'm going to, sometime in the summer, probably after our trip, we're going to talk about it and everything else. I'm going to post it on Facebook and whatever. Start over here, Judy May says to Squirrel. I wouldn't leave YouTube. I would keep your channel up. Change your channel to Squirrels Magnet Fishing and Metal Detecting video and have both on. You whatever you service you go to. I'm going to try to do it because I use Google uh, Mail and everything else, and they want me to put my videos on the Google Mail. So I know they own the company, but they have two platforms now. So I would do that, and then I would go to Facebook and put it on Facebook and say, "Hey, go watch the previous week. Go watch this video on YouTube. I'm also on YouTube." And have people do that. So people that are on Facebook and do not the videos up on Facebook will go to YouTube and watch the videos. Here, right. I would say leave YouTube. If you leave YouTube, don't take the channel down. This is the squirrel. Change the channel name. Make it Garden Aquatics. I have Garden Aquatics. I'm thinking of changing my name. but you should change. I like Garden Aquatics. I'm still getting familiar with that, so I'm getting the views on it now. I would put Garden Aquatics remix and more, or Garden Aquatics and homesteading, or something like that. I'm decided. My wife says just leave it the way it is. Have the Garden Aquatics remix and have Garden Aquatics as the channel. You should change it to squirrels, magnet fishing, and metal detecting outdoors. I'm not starting over on YouTube, Judy May. I'm done for good. Hate to see you go, squirrel. I would just leave it up because you never know. Don't delete the channel. Keep it up, and every once in a while, have a video on the two and post it. And when you post the video on that, you say, I also have a YouTube channel. That's it. And whatever views you get on Facebook or whatever platform you go to, people will go over to it. This is what I'm going to do when I do that. I'm going to try uh, to do a thing. People ask what Garden Aquatics is about. Why do we do this? And that will be a short. And then I'm just posting my own shorts with flowers and stuff like that. Uh, I have a few more flower videos to do, a few more car videos to do. And then this Friday, I'm going to go to the car show again. And then I'm going to walk the neighborhood probably on Thursday and take pictures of different flowers around the neighborhood and put my own up and put some up. But the flower videos are not being taken down. It's the car videos, not mine. A few of them. So I think I got rid of them. The ones that weren't making much, and the person that had the remix on that video took it down. So I'm trying to remix my own, and there's a few that I still remix. That car guy that comments on my channel a lot too. She says, "Squirrel, a couple of comments ago, you said you were gonna start over after you leave YouTube. Were you are you going to start over at what, on TikTok, Facebook? What are you going to do, Squirrel? I hate to see you go. If Grandma Lynn was here, um, she'd be telling you, Judy May, I'm going to start over on Facebook. Okay, I'm telling you, you're doing Facebook. Don't delete the YouTube channel. Don't get rid of it. Go over to Facebook. Tell people you're on YouTube. And then do a video and upload it to YouTube and to Facebook. Not all the time, but say you do two or three videos a week. That's what you can do. Do a two or three video live streams, or you would do it. Do one with Facebook and YouTube. And Judy May says, okay. You can't, you care more. You care no more. You care no more. So don't just take, you go on Facebook, just leave it up. That's it. Don't forget to give a thumbs up. Yeah. She doesn't understand it. Either do I. But that's where we are with that. And we'll be no on Monday. The next Monday, I will be on both portrait and landscape. Who, me? I care about you. Why do you say that? We both care about you. We want to see you make it here. So don't give up the channel. Keep it up. I don't care no more about YouTube. But you spent that much time. You have all these videos on YouTube. Do not give up the channel. Do not delete the channel. Do not give it up. Leave it up. That's what I'm saying. She says, "Oh, I understand." So, do you get what I'm saying, Judy May? I'm telling him to have both channels up. And one may help the other one. It can make one video and post it on both, and then do one video on Facebook, and then tell people about his YouTube channel. Go check. Oh, I did this on my YouTube channel. Go check it out, and and list the video that you did when you put the video up. Go watch. I did a lot of metal detecting on my other channel. Go check it out. You don't have to post anymore. Don't give up the channel. I think that would be a good idea. I'm hoping to go to Facebook too and do live, but I don't think my wife's going to let me, but I'm going to try. If I don't try Facebook, I'm going to try uh, Instagram or Snapchat or X or something like that, short videos on that channel, and then reference this channel as well. She says, yes, he should. So I hate to see you go. I will continually run your videos. Uh, like I said, I should have been monetized by now, but it keeps going up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to get there. I'm not giving up. I just have to find where I went bad. I know where I went bad because we had the funeral, we had the get together and everything else. Sunday wasn't good because of the power surge or whatever, but I know what it was, so I got to try to get that momentum going so that I stay at a steady pace and get the money up there and get the subscribers to watch the channel. I'm going into a lot of other landscape channels and homesteading and stuff like that. And we're going to go into these books extensively uh, on a vlog and stuff like that. Say, okay, I'm going to do this and this and this and do it. I'm going to run the video about the uh, cucumbers that were in the refrigerator. I'm going to plant them, see if they grow. I'm going to tell people about my seeds and everything. That will be a separate video. If I want to get all the seeds in the greenhouse and I want to get the uh, plants ready to plant that are in the greenhouse that I bought, and I'm going to get a couple of a pepper plant, a eggplant, some cucumbers, stuff like that, and we're going to plant them. And when I have my harvest, that she says, he says, you two are not going to change my mind. It's made up. I don't want to change your mind. But I'm just saying, Stephen, I just posted a video of mine, short analytics, I put up I put it up on a community post and thanking you for your help. Okay. So I don't want to change your mind. You're quite welcome. Squirrel, I'm your friend. So it's that I want you to decide to do. You just know that I'm glad you are parting of your life. We're a part of your life, and it would continue to be that. I'm saying, don't give up YouTube. Don't delete the channel. Keep the channel up. That will help you with Facebook too. I support you no matter what you decide to do. And so do I, Squirrel. Stephen, it's on your community post, not mine. Okay, I'll check it out after the stream. I'll check that out definitely. But I did a lot of stuff today, like with the wind. I wanted to check the sprinklers and stuff like that. And it is freaking windy out there. It's still windy. I can hear it. So we'll go back to the regular man cave. It's still blowing. And we're gonna get rain and stuff tomorrow. And I will set up. I found out how to edit the videos to put two videos together and stuff like that. So I'm working on that. I want to put the planting video. I'm going to say, okay, I planted this. I'm going to plant this together. I put the two videos together. Now here's where I am, and we're going to put stuff in the flats. We hope to have all this stuff germinating and ready for planting at the end of May. So I'm going to get some plants now that I have the garden beds done from Home Depot and plant them. And then as I get my plants go, we'll add to the harvest and we'll have more. And then once I get those plants germinated and out, I'm going to tell you I'm going to put another batch out so I can have it going until October. I hope to have this stuff in the ground by June that I plant in my greenhouse, germinate, and plant them in June. Tomorrow is right now it's 58 degrees. We're going to have rain tomorrow. I it's raining here a little a little while ago. Thunder and lightning. We're supposed to get that tomorrow or maybe uh, tomorrow overnight before sunrise. It's 55 right now. Support supposed to go down to 46. Tomorrow I'll show you with the pond what I do with the pond. I'm dealing with the channel. Okay, so I don't know about Thursday night because I'm going to my brother-in-law's, my wife's brother. Uh, he's the one that had his wife pass away, uh, and that's what the spike in the time was a week ago, and it went down. I should have been there, and then my other sister-in-law and brother-in-law are in town, so we're gonna go out with them on Thursday. I don't know if I'm gonna be back in time to do the man cave video and stuff like that. Depends on what I do. If anything I do will be earlier, and I will have it up before I go out with my sister-in-law and brother-in-law. We're gonna go out with her other brother. So the two brothers and this other sister-in-law are gonna go out. We're gonna go out for dinner and stuff like that, and console him and everything. So that's what we're doing. I'm dealing with my channel. Okay, I understand. Um, so that's what I'm doing. We hope to get more people in the chat. If we get a super chat, I want to figure out how I get this. Uh, on Sunday, Mother's Day, I will not be on, so that's going to hurt me too. But I'm going to try to get the thing going. I'm going to try to get a lot of shorts and everything else to compensate for that, to get them going. I'm going to do a lot at the car show on Friday. I'm going to do a lot of flowers around the neighborhood and show you, oh, this landscape looks nice, but this is what I'm going to do. I don't talk about the zinnias and stuff like that. And the flowers, seeds in the flower pots on the bottom are growing like crazy. I want to see if they're actual flowers and not weeds. I did get some wildflowers and stuff like that. Uh, they were not flowers, they were weeds, total weeds. Uh, so I'm going to try it again with the Dollar Tree ones. I have the Dollar Tree zinnias, marigolds, stuff like that. Once we get the stuff growing in the garden, I'm going to plant marigolds and things that the bugs are attracted to those marigolds, or they deters that bugs from that. And those are going to be the flower pots that I'm putting in each walkway of each bed. The blue bed is the one by the fence. And I figured out my thing because I put the sprinklers on, and the sprinklers are on zones. So zone one is the bay window area, the lamppost. That's zone one. That side of the garage to the stoop. That's the bay window. That's one. Zone two is along the fence to the back gate. Zone three is this side of the house where the greenhouse is. Zone four is the backyard to the pond. And then zone five is this side where my window is, right here, to the island, whatever. That's zone five. Zone six is the flagpole, Blessed Mother, the strip of grass between my neighbor's driveway and mine. Those are the zones. And now I I know I put the paperwork somewhere. I'm still looking for it. If not, I'm going to make up another graphic and thing. I'm pretty sure I have it. But if I'm inside tomorrow with the rain, I'm going to make up a graphic of it. I want to put the seed down. I was going to film it. I couldn't keep the camera up. And we have Mount Sparrow in here. Welcome, Mount Sparrow. Thank you for coming in. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome to the chat. I went to put the seed down, and as I sprinkled some seed, I want to put some seed in the uh, spreader. I was tempted to do that, and it would just blow them around. Even the fertilizer, just blow it off the grass. I mean, it was so bad. So I didn't do it. I just showed you what I did with the grass. It was great for the. Still looking for the rooster, huh? Was I'm praying for him that he comes back. He may have went home, but we're praying. Should put signs up. Put a thing up. Uh, Rooster. Looking for a rooster. If anybody's seen it. To let you know. And it was great with the wind because I took the blower. She says, Squirrel says good evening to Mount Sparrow too. Uh, the blower, I blew the grass and stuff to the wind, and it just took it away. It was amazing. I didn't have just one all the way down. It was blew everything to this defense side, uh, east. Blew everything to the east, and we just east to west to east, west to east. It blew everything. She says, "Thank you," and then, uh, "Hi, squirrel." So we're just I was standing in the west side of the house by the garage on the driveway, and I started blowing, and it just took off. Just took everything off. Unbelievable. So hopefully I can get out there tomorrow and finish the greenhouse and put that video up, and then tell everybody my plans with the flowers and stuff like that. I'm gonna do I did the edging. I showed you uh, how I did it. Uh, what I did, I'm gonna show you how to make a defined edge of all the different things, and then this weekend we're gonna put that mulch down and get the pond bed all done, and then get to the pond and pull that back and get the thing. I want to get the filter. I want to be able to do it, do everything at once. So once we get that pond done and everything else, which will probably be on the weekend, get the garden bed done and get our predator stuff up and everything, and then be able to get behind the pond and cut all that uh, grass away and mint and stuff, and then put down the liner and put down the rock on a roll on top of it and press it down and put a rock there, and it will clean that up. Or maybe I'll just put the slate there and that would suppress it. So we'll see. But I figure me putting a piece of liner there and then putting the rocks there, holding the liner down with the foam, stick it. I'm not going to put the foam on the edge. I'm going to put it in the middle and just push it down, and then put the uh, piece of slate or rock on the seam and another one on the seam, because I do have some. And then next weekend we're going to put down put up the canopy, so that should be fun. So everything is coming along. And I was wondering what the temperature is in here, and I'm hot. Uh, the air conditioner is not coming on because it's 50. What does this say? This is 60. This is 59. That says 60. Let's put the fan on. I want to check the thermostat in the house and get something to drink. want to get something to drink. It's 76 in here right now. I'll be right back. I'm gonna fill up this with some seltzer. It's cool out here. Okay. The temperature has to be hotter outside than in the house before the air conditioner comes on. I could force it on, but I'm not going to. It's still cool. When we really need it, I want it to work. So I put the fan on and I'll leave the door open. It's only hot in here because I have the light on and I could turn the light off, but this is cool now. So that's it. 1 inch of rain tomorrow. Yep, 1 inch of rain tomorrow. That's why it's signaling it wants to come on. I put it on the off. It will come on when the temperature is warmer than the house, because the house will warm up too, and then will air conditioning will come on and will cool down the house. Once the house is cooler than outside, it will go off and then come back on to keep the house cool. Good evening, my dear friend. Okay. She says, I went. She left the door open. Yeah, but
Did it rain tomorrow?
yes, on and off all day. I went and got me some green grapes. I want something sweet, and I had to eat something because they take my medication. Oh, when you take your medication, yeah, of course. The fish will like the rain Yeah. Oh yes, definitely. That will fill the pond too, and that will clean the thing. It will wash everything out. So it's just I got to figure out if the filter I didn't check that I wish I should have checked. That should be coming. That's the only thing that didn't come. I got everything else and my fertilizer, and that's it. So I got my grass seed. I'm just going to get the PGF complete. It's a great choice. So I just got some cherry seltzer, sparkling water. That's what I've been drinking. And my allergies are bothering me. My shoulder doesn't hurt that bad. What happened was you got to be careful with that lawnmower. Uh, I believe, unless you have the self starter one, you got to check it out, Judy May. Uh, do a video on when you get it running. Do you ever eat? Did you ever eat frog? Did you ever get frogs in your pond? Yes, I do. Right now, I don't have them in the pond, but it's not the summer yet. I didn't see any tadpoles this year. Usually they come back in the fall. If you go out there at night, say around July, end of July, August, you hear, "Oop, oop, oop," you'll hear them. We'll be out there. It's quiet now, but get, I have fish, lizards, frogs, turtles, ducks. The ducks should be coming around in May. So I would think maybe next week or so, between May and June, they come around with the bird feeder. But my neighbor put a bigger liner in his pond and boosted up. He doesn't have that much water in it, so it doesn't fill up that much. So they'll fly by. I'm seeing them flying around. The ducks are all going because we're between Wantua and Belmore has a beach and everything else. There's a lake the other side of Sunrise Highway, and there's a pond and stuff like that in Wantua. So they go from place to place. They fly around. The lizards was cool in your short. Oh, you saw them. Yeah. Okay. I love ducks. You'll see the male and the female duck in the yard, and they usually bring their spring or they bring other ducks. So, but they're not around that much because I think they know when the cat's around. So I haven't seen them. They're really nasty, messy. I thought, LOL. They're not. They hibernate. They go. I have the rocks edging on the front of my uh, garden bed. They go between the rocks, and what they do, uh, because of the conditions in the desert, they can suspend themselves. I believe I would have to find out. The lizards can. Um, I don't know what they're called, but they can suspend themselves and not eat anything, go like their dormant state. I don't want to think. Maybe I'll ask Gemini about lizards. Let's ask Gemini. We have lizards in our yard, and they come out every summer when the weather gets warm around 49, 50 degrees, and I've seen a lot of them up. I just did a short on them. Do they go into hibernation in the winter, suspend themselves, and then come out when it gets warm? Let's ask her and see what she says. You just ask this one question. No, the ducks.
It's always a highlight of the warmer months when the local wildlife starts making an appearance again, especially if you've managed to catch them on film for a short. To answer your question, yes, lizards do something very similar to hibernation, but it is technically called brumation. How it works? Unlike mammals that fall into a deep sleep, hibernation, cold blooded reptiles like lizards enter brumation. Their metabolism slows down significantly to conserve energy because they cannot produce their own body heat, the suspension. They don't just fall asleep, they enter a state of extreme lethargy. Their heart rate and breathing slow down to a crawl. The trigger, as you noticed, temperature is the main on-off switch. When the air hits that 49 to the power of circ F to 50 to the power of circ F range, their bodies effectively wake up and signal that it's safe to start moving and looking for food. The coming out, on particularly sunny winter days, you might actually see them pop out for a few minutes to soak up some UV rays before retreating back to their hiding spots when the sun goes down. Where do they go? During the winter, they find hibernacula, basically any spot that stays slightly warmer than the outside air and protects them from frost. Common spots include under deep piles of leaf mulch or wood, inside rock crevices or under decorative stones, burrowed into the loose soil of garden beds, underneath porches or inside crawl spaces, since you've seen them active already. It sounds like your yard provides a great habitat for them to tuck away safely until the thermometer hits that magic number.
So I think it's so we'll do a thing on that. I said we're not going to go into that. I'm rather be on my channel, so we're going to be on for another hour. She says, Judy May says, yes, ducks are very messy. Yes, but that Stephen really likes Gemini. Yes, I do because I get all information from them now and referencing the books and stuff like that. So they do that, and that's what the fish do too. They go into a dormant state. So now everything is coming out. I've been very, very fortunate that I haven't seen them do nasty stuff in the yard where you would see that around the pond and on a golf course or wherever the ducks go, you see nasty stuff around. So that I don't think they're here long enough to do that. Oh, I like the male duck. They are absolutely beautiful. Yes, the male duck is always better looking than the female duck because, or ducks, or the geese, or whatever, because the male duck wants to attract the female. So it's just the opposite. They, we are attracted to the women, and the women would like us or whatever. That's that's different. It's reverse. Male. Yeah, mallards. Yeah, they're. We have Canadian geese. We have white ducks and stuff like that. There's a few really beautiful, beautiful geese I've seen, and we also get the crane. I haven't seen the crane yet because I would get up in the morning, take my daughter to work, and I would come back and I would hear "ooh" in the yard. That's the crane. I don't think he's coming around because the way I got the pond, he can't get in the pond to get the fish because I knew they were coming in the thing because we found the fish heads in the thing. And it could have been the cats, it could have been this, but I know they were here and I saw one get one or attempt to get one. And do you know that they will walk around the edge of the pond and uh, do certain things to get the fish attention and then grab the fish? They tuck their legs under and they take off because of what they did. I saw them go to the house and then take off flying next door. And we saw a, a hawk, probably an eagle or a hawk, go after a bird or a reptile in the yard next door. You saw him swoop down and grab it, whatever. I don't know what he grabbed, what it grabbed, but my neighbor told me it did that. And once I clean up, like Judy May says, once I clean up the brush behind the, the Blessed Mother, that's my next step. Tomorrow we'll get the seeds done and Thursday, and then Friday we'll get to all that uh, stuff. The bush, we'll cut down the bush to almost nothing again, make it nice and round, and then we'll have get behind there and pull out all the weeds behind the Blessed Mother in the pond area and get that all cleaned up. We're gonna. I have a bag of flowers and stuff like that. I'm gonna glue that to a piece of liner and put that in the pond. Hopefully that will stay. That will be nice. That we don't have to worry about the flowers and stuff there. And you may eventually see it, but you don't see the cat because the way I have the camera angled right at the pond. So he goes over the fence, goes behind the shed, and goes to the three garden beds. You only see him when he comes out behind a bush. Even when I have that area cleaned up, you would see him there, or whatever. The light would come on and it would scare him. I love cows too. I love crows too. They are so very smart and like making friends with people. I have a couple crows in the yards that are so to me. Uh, they see me put out the peanuts and they go for the peanuts as well as the blue jay. The blue jay is very nasty. He'll go after the squirrel going for the nut. He'll come down and try to get the nut from the squirrel. And I want to know if the squirrels have good eyesight or not. I cut the grass down and thing. I try to get the nuts on the thing. So they're looking for those nuts all over the place. I have a crow friend. I give him bagel. You give him bagels. Okay. I get bagels and stuff like that. I have some stale ones. I'll try breaking it up and put it out there and see if they'll eat it. We'll see. So, and also with the sugar content, uh, I get the gluten-free bagels and stuff like that. Uh, the sugar, I went down. I'm not eating that much sugar and stuff like that. What do we have tonight? We have tacos tonight because of Cinco de Mayo. I'll be eating a lot of less sugar, and what I'm drinking now is just sparkling water flavored and stuff like that. And I took my sugar level to today. My wife took my sugar thing because she's diabetic. I'm down to 115. I was what 180. So I'm not going on any metformin or anything like that. And my weight is down to 206. I'm struggling between 206 and 204. I stopped eating double stuff, but I do have some stuff that I like, and I'm taking a little more. I'm not taking as much. I would have took two big helpings, so I cut back on that. So I noticed that when I eat a little more, I put on a pound or two. Usually after my daily thing I do in the morning. Uh, when I get up, I take my weight, and I'm fluctuating between 206 and 204 right now. I asked my doctor about it, and I says I'm trying to lose weight too with the diet, and she says that's your body metabolism. So if you're losing a lot of weight, uh, there would be a problem. So you're losing weight gradually. This is my doctor friend that told me that. Uh, yes, he flies off well, well, with a whole bagel. And then she says, I get free bagels from a place that throws them out. Oh yeah, we could get them too, but at the end of the day, but I wouldn't eat them. Maybe for the birds, I would do that. I I don't eat them. I eat bagels. I eat everything bagels, the gluten free ones. Stephen, that is wonderful news. I wish I could lose weight rapidly, but I'm not losing weight rapidly because that's the way I'm eating. I got to get myself so that I'm not taking that second helping. I'm still doing that. I'm taking the less salad. I'm eating apple cider vinegar and oil. Um, the pasta, we got some gluten free pasta. We got uh, a whole grain pasta and stuff like that doesn't get the starch. Congratulations. Keep it up forever. Hopefully, I can. I got to get myself off the second helpings. I missed up on my diet, but I'm not I'm on track. Sophie and walking again. Yeah, and I'm gonna start walking next week because I'm gonna do videos of different yards and stuff. They take pictures, not showing the house, but show the yard with the flowers and stuff like that for shorts. And I walked the car show on Fridays. So next week I'm gonna start walking again. That's why I set your uh, live stream up for 9 o'clock. So right after dinner I can go out and do that and come in and watch O'Reilly and then come on. No, it's best to lose weight slowly. Just load up load up on salad. I eat salad and my doctor said the best thing to do is to eat salad, cut down on your sugar, and eat proportioned meals. Um, that's what we'll talk about when we get the gardens growing. This is what we'll do. We'll take out the seeds and stuff like that. We'll put them aside. So that's it. So we have a half hour or so to go. So I have the rest of my shorts I'll use up tomorrow. Uh, on Thursday, I'll go around and take pictures of different things. I will ask people, do you know the white flowers, the crocuses that come up? They come out, they're up for about 60 days, I would say, about 2 months. And then they die off. But at night, I didn't know that. I was out there till about 4:30 when it started getting windy. I was going to do the topsoil and the seed, and went to do that, and it just blew it away. I mean, it was heavy. It's still blowing. You can't hear the chimes out there, but it's still blowing. Uh, they close up around sunset, so around 4:30, 5 o'clock, they start to close up. That's like the 4 o'clocks. You get your sugar down almost 80 points. That's amazing. You impress me. I was at 180. I was at, I took it like, was what, 130, 140, and now I'm 115. So hopefully by the end of May, beginning of June, I'll be down around 100, 110. So 115 is pretty good. I won't have to go on metformin. And then she says, oh, go on metformin for a while to get your sugar down. No, I'm not going to metformin or something else. Once I start taking another pill, everything goes out of whack. Uh, I finally found stuff that I'm not allergic to. I usually have allegedly hear about this pill causes this, or this or that. I would get one of those symptoms. I have bowel problems, uh, stomach cramps, stuff like that. I stop taking the pill, it goes away. So, not right away. Within a day or two, I'm back to normal. So I can't take it. I mean severe bathroom issues and cramps and stuff like that. So 100 would be perfect. So 115 is not bad. So I know I cheated a little bit with the cereal. I got to cut down on the cereal. So I'm not taking the cereal now. I'm taking the bagels, the gluten-free bagels. So we'll see. So the bagels do produce sugar. So I got to stop eating the bagels every day. And then they say 2 grams of sugar is like a little bowl full. So you got to figure out what it is. I'm not eating uh, any candy at all. I'm eating crackers and stuff like that. I got to watch the sugar level on those crackers and stuff too. You you are doing so great. We'll see. We'll see what the doctor says. One doctor was a friend of the family, or my wife's cousin. Her husband's a doctor, and he told me if you're down to 115 or so, 180 is something you're a danger level. Uh, but if you can get it down to 115 or less, you don't have to go on metformin or any diabetes medication. And see what your A1C is and your glucose and stuff like that is. But if you got your sugar down, get your sugar down to below 150 or less, you're doing good. And told him about it. He says, you're doing good. I could use his name and tell him uh, he doesn't recommend me to go on that stuff. Go into the next 6 months. So go into the end of the year in 2026 27, God willing, see what my sugar level is. I'm getting it down. So if I stick on this diet and stuff and take that, that's what I'm doing. Dandelion root tea is good. I'm taking this cinnamon, vinegar, honey, and stuff. And I take cinnamon and I put it on yogurt, zero yogurt. That gives it the flavor. So I'm doing that. So I'll look into the dandelion. The dandelion you're talking about, the dandelion, take the dandelion root. Gotta look into that. Where is everybody? We have 16 views. How many likes do we have? Let's see. We only have 3 likes. Come on, people. Come in, give a like. Let's give ourselves a like. All right? We'll give ourselves like we'll make it 4. We're only going to be on till 11 o'clock anyway. So I'll try to be on around 9 o'clock tomorrow night too. That will be Wednesday vlog, and we'll tell you about everything. Cinnamon, sugar. Cinnamon is good for sugar. Yes. Ask Gemini. You want me to ask her? Uh, let's ask her. We want to get that up. It's not going. We'll get there. Let's ask Gemini. All right. Let's ask Gemini. Cinnamon is good for sugar. Yes, I know that. Is cinnamon good for lowering sugar? What else? Is cinnamon good for lowering sugar spikes? We're talking on the man cave about sugar content and stuff like that. And I've been pretty good on my diet, but we're talking about sugar, cinnamon. And the actual cinnamon is good. And she's talking about dandelion root tea in the chat. So I'm taking cinnamon, I'm putting that in my yogurt, which is zero sugar, and I'm also putting the apple cider vinegar and oil in my salad instead of salad dressing. Let's see what she says. Yes, cinnamon is very good for your blood sugar, as that's what I'm taking, so it lowered it. Apple cider vinegar is also very good for you. I believe you, but you told me to ask yes, so we're going to ask Gemini. I believe you. I 100% believe you. But let's.
It sounds like the conversation in the chat was lively. It's great that you're staying consistent with the zero sugar yogurt and making your own dressings. Those are solid moves for staying on track. Regarding the cinnamon and dandelion root, here is the breakdown of what the science says: cinnamon and blood sugar. There is a fair amount of research suggesting that cinnamon can help with insulin sensitivity. How it works. Some studies show that cinnamon may slow the breakdown of carbohydrates in your digestive tract and mimic the effects of insulin to improve sugar uptake into your cells. The type matters. Most grocery store cinnamon is cassia cinnamon, which contains a compound called coumarin that can be tough on the liver in very large amounts. If you plan on using it daily, Ceylon cinnamon, often called true cinnamon, is generally considered the safer bet for long-term, higher-volume use. Dandelion root tea. Dandelion root is often used in traditional wellness circles. While there is some evidence from animal studies that compounds in dandelions, like chicoraic and chlorogenic acid, might help with blood sugar, there aren't enough large-scale human studies yet to call it a proven treatment. Most people use it primarily as a natural diuretic to help with water weight. Your current routine. Your DIY salad dressing is actually a pro move. Most store-bought dressings are stealth sugar sources. Apple cider vinegar, ACV. Some studies suggest that having vinegar before or with a high-carb meal can improve insulin sensitivity and lower blood sugar responses. Zero sugar yogurt. This is an excellent base. Adding cinnamon there provides flavor without the crash you'd get from pre-sweetened versions. A quick note on safety. While these are natural kitchen staples, they can sometimes interact with certain medications. Since you're actively managing your sugar, it's always a good idea to mention the cinnamon and ACV routine to your doctor, just to make sure everything stays balanced. Are you looking for any other zero sugar ways to flavor that yogurt? Or are you sticking with the cinnamon for now?
I'm sticking with the cinnamon for now, and my blood sugar went down from 180 to 115. I took my blood sugar level today, uh, and I've been taking it regularly, putting a little cinnamon on the zero yogurt and mixing that in, and using the apple cider vinegar and olive oil on my salad. Um, on Amazon, roasted dandelion root tea is a tradition machine only $5. Okay, and we're just gonna check that, and that's it. When I was younger kid, I can remember my uncle making dandelion wine. You can make all sorts of things with dandelions. They're good for you. I can I can't eat dandelion flowers of dandelions. They put you can eat dandelion. I ate the dandelion uh, root, not root, but the lettuce, the stems of the dandelions. I eat that. I make that in my salad too. So I have dandelions and thing. I picked them up. Yes, it's good salad dressing. Yummy. The whole dandelion plant root in all ability. Yes, people actually put that in boiling water and everything, and they make stuff with it too. There's a whole segment on YouTube about it. See, this is it, and we'll go back.
That is a fantastic result. Seeing Seeing your numbers move from 180 milligrams per deciliter down to 115 milligrams per deciliter is a significant shift and a great testament to your consistency with those dietary changes. It's clear that the combination of switching to zero sugar yogurt and swapping out processed dressings for olive oil and apple cider vinegar is making a real impact. Why this combination works. The data behind what you're doing is actually quite strong. The vinegar effect, acetic acid, found in apple cider vinegar, can help slow down the rate at which your stomach empties, which leads to a more gradual rise in blood sugar rather than a sharp spike. Healthy fats. Using olive oil on your salad provides healthy fats that further slow down the absorption of any carbohydrates in your meal. Consistency. The fact that you are testing regularly is the most important part. It gives you a dashboard to see exactly how your body reacts to specific foods in real time. Keeping the momentum. Since you've found a rhythm that works, just keep an eye on how you feel. Dropping to 115 milligrams per deciliter puts you much closer to a standard target range. If you continue to see these lower numbers consistently, it's definitely worth sharing that log with your healthcare provider. They might want to celebrate the progress with you or adjust any other goals you've set together. It sounds like the Man Cave crew had some solid advice this time around. How are you finding the taste of the apple cider vinegar and oil combo compared to the old dressings?
Yes, you can just eat the whole a whole flower. The root, they say, is cured colon cancer, supposedly. Okay, yes, she's right. Okay, and then she says, God put everything on the earth that we can eat. Exactly. Supposedly, broccoli suppresses the cancer cell. Super aggressive to cancer cells. I eat a lot of broccoli too, so let me see what she said here. The last thing she said. It's working. I'm gonna go back to the man cave uh, chat. They just told me to ask you about the dandelions and stuff like that, and the cinnamon. And you were right. They were right too. It's not polite for me to talk about this in the chat, and they just wanted to know the different things about the dandelions. You can eat the whole dandelion too. There's different things you can make with dandelions. I'm going to reference, tell them to check out YouTube videos about dandelions, eating them. I eat a lot of dandelions in my salad too, not the flowers, but the leaves. And of course, the apple cider vinegar and the olive oil. And I'm trying to eat gluten free pasta, whole grain pasta, less sugar. Uh, that's it. We're going to go back to the chat. Thank you for the information. That's it. So, did you hear about the apple pasta at Tractor Supply? Green C? I never heard of that. No, I haven't. Never heard of apple cider pasta. Apple pasta.
You're very welcome. It sounds like the Man Cave chat is a great place to swap tips. You're spot on about the dandelions. They are incredibly versatile. Since you're heading back to update the crew, here's a quick cheat sheet on the different parts of the plant, the leaves. As you've noticed in your salads, these are great for nutrition. They are high in vitamin A, C, and K. Younger leaves tend to be less bitter than the larger, older ones. The roots, usually dried and roasted to make that coffee substitute tea or boiled for medicinal broths. The flowers. While you aren't eating them now, some people actually fry them into fritters or use them to make dandelion jelly, though that usually requires sugar. Moving toward whole grain and gluten-free pasta is another smart step for managing those levels, as the extra fiber in whole grains helps prevent the quick spikes you
Steven,
get
you're
from
reading the
gluten-enriched
chat
pastas. Have a great time back in the
wrong.
chat. It's awesome to see
I'm
those
trying
numbers heading in
the
the right
best
direction.
I can.
See you next time.
Okay, we turn her off. So I'm trying the best I can. If I'm getting something wrong, I'll go back to you. Okay, you can make me laugh, Stephen. You were talking to AI like it was a real person. They give you a lot of good tips and stuff like that. I'm using this in my videos and stuff like that. I'm using it for you to see the different uh, thumbnails that I use and everything else. AI is uh, pretty good for now. Uh, Everybody's using it, and YouTube encourages it. So, because Gemini is part of Google, which YouTube is owned by Google, and they encourage it. So I'm getting a lot of information, and I research myself and go to them and try to collaborate the two. And with this, it remembers the things that I tell it. All right, and I'm not going to tell it anything personal, but it remembers all the stuff that I tell it about the sugar content and then should I mention it and stuff like that. They have all the Google rules and stuff about all my things and what YouTube is encouraging me now to knock it out of the park and stuff like that. And I got a lot of information from AI to explain to me what they're talking about to help me and stuff like that. And if my son can help me with this, I'm going to ask uh, Gemini or Chat GPT to tell me how to uh, figure out the stream to get Restream to work properly for me. And then we'll go step by step. I'm looking at other YouTube videos and running them and everything else. So that's it. And it's been a big help to me. Like if I can't find the research in my book, we'll ask AI and I'll look at both. I'm not just using AI and people who use AI and internet for all the information, Google. I research it. I read the books. That's why I get the home improvement books. That's why I get the garden problem books. I read the books too. I'm not going to just go by them. No, it's good, Stephen. I will talk to Google all day. Yeah, we have Google Nest in the house. And yesterday, not yesterday, Sunday, our we have I'll show everybody. I'm not going to show the thing, but I'll show the key lock we have. We have the keyless lock that you program a number in, and it thing. When the power went off, it triggered something, and uh, everything went out of whack. There was only one or two numbers, and we have a key that we can open it if the lock is down. But the trigger, whatever it was, only had like one or two codes that we could enter to get on. And then the Android TV we have Optimum Android TV because we get the uh, just above basic, which is around $100 allegedly, and we add a little more. And then all the other stuff we get the apps and stuff like that because it's smart TV. We can put them on ourselves, and with YouTube, Netflix, stuff like that, Hulu, with the thing. And my daughter doesn't have a device, and there's no more box under the TV anymore. It's just a small little device, and the main modem is in here. Everything is in here. The main phone line is in here for the house, the base for the house, Android system, and everything else is for the house. Google Nest is in the kitchen, but the main thing is over here. There's a black box. That's the modem for uh, the TV and everything, and the white one is for the Google. So the Google Nest is in the kitchen because my wife's asking about recipes and stuff like that. We could say, "Hey Google, turn out the kitchen light. Hey Google, turn on the deck light," which I will show you. And what happened? Uh, the different lights were going on and everything else. We can stop it, and then we have to reprogram everything through the phone. And my daughter-in-law, my son's fiance, is a whiz with this stuff because she has a Lexus and everything in the house is a smart house. I can open the door, tell Google open the door, and it'll open the door for me, or lock it, and it will tell in there are smoke detectors are hooked up to it too. But what it does, there's it's not a fire. It just puts an alert out on our phones that the power went out and the system is down. It's trying to reboot itself. So we rebooted it faster, and that's what happened on Sunday. Because we were out most of the day, and I came home and everything was, and I would be able to be on here, but no picture. But we had to program everything step by step to bring everything online, and we wanted to wait. I didn't want to wait because my daughter-in-law was here, and she got everything, and I came up when I did. So what I would do is tell, hey Google, turn on deck light.
To turn on your deck light, first check the main transformer. Make sure it's plugged in and set to on or auto. If it uses a photocell, it will turn on automatically at dusk, or you
Hey Google, turn on deck light. I have to be by the main box, but it's on here. Google Home. Let's get Google Home. Come on. Google Home. Include Gemini for your home. So what I would do is say, hey Google, turn on deck light. Deck light off, deck light on. The deck light is on. All right, I would say, hey Google, turn off deck light. Turn off deck light. And then they have the kitchen that's hooked up too. So in the living room. Oh, I could ask Gemini to do it too. So it's all part of the system. And she went to Gemini for something. So, then I tend to be careful what I say and everything else because they say they can't use it. It doesn't remember. It remembers everything that you say, and they can confiscate your phone and thing. And you got to look at your apps and stuff like that. Turn off different apps that you're not using because they're tracking you and everything you do. Go watch Rossen reports. He has a thing about your phone spying on you and stuff like that. If you're not using an app, delete the app, turn off the app, and at night turn off your phone and charge it. All right, turn the phone off, put it on charge if you're going to charge the phone, reboot the phone every so often, and check your settings to turn off the different apps you're not using or delete the apps you don't want on your phone because they're all checking you 24/7. You can't go out of the house. The government and the telephone people, all the different companies, internet thing, they're tracking you 24/7, allegedly. Okay, you go out of the house, you have you go to the corner, you may have a red light camera, it's taking your picture. You go to a store, they're taking your picture. You go to Walmart, they're allegedly taking your picture. All the stores, they're taking your picture, your camera, they're watching you 24/7. And allegedly, Walmart will let you walk out with some stuff because in some areas, allegedly, they uh, don't prosecute shoplifters. It has to be over $1,000. So what Walmart allegedly will do will let you walk out once you hit that $1,000 mark. They will arrest you or over and say, okay, we're detaining you because you stole this, this, and this, and we have you on camera taking this. But I don't know allegedly if they prosecute you or not. But a lot of times they let the people out. So the thing is, a lot of thefts, a lot of places closed here, allegedly because of the theft. So I said we're getting close to the witching hour. I want to thank you all for coming in. We had a lively chat tonight. We talked to Chat GPT. We um, we talked to Gemini. We talked to everybody in the chat, and the wind finally died down. Come on, see, I still don't know how to use this. Maybe they can track my rooster. They probably can. It all depends on. You have to know that. I believe I would go to a book about it. Read up on roosters and stuff like that. If your rooster shows up on your property, if they fly around, now, most people have a chicken coop, and the rooster is part of the chicken coop, or people just get the chickens for the eggs. Uh, and when the rooster is there, they fertilize the eggs. But what you should do is check around your neighborhood. Uh, I know in Alaska you might be miles. Check, I would say in uh, a few miles around. Check your area for homes that would have roosters or chickens, and see if the rooster went back to the chicken coop and stuff like that. Ask around. That's the way you put it. Notice up. Maybe in a local store that you go to, like a Costco or something like that. Say, uh, I had a rooster in my yard and everything else. I liked him. He stayed around, and now he's gone. And anybody lose a rooster and that rooster came back, you want to know they gave be a peace of mind for you. So ask Gemini that. That would be the thing. It went back to his flock. Some people clip the feathers so the rooster can't fly away. But chickens sometimes will fly. Different things. Turkeys could fly, but turkeys fly too. Turkeys fly too. Not far, but they fly from tree to tree, whatever, and they get around. Um, Here on Long Island, out east end of Suffolk, Mid Island area. There are turkeys out there, wild turkeys, not afraid of people and everything else. So I would check around for. That's what uh, Gemini would tell you. Check a flock. See if people have chickens and a rooster left and now it's back. This way you'd have peace of mind that the rooster went home. But then if say if somebody lost a rooster, uh, the rooster hasn't come back, then unfortunately it may have gotten eaten by a predator. But you say it just stayed around the yard, just showed up one day, it may have gone home, got threatened by something and went home. Every day it would come back to your yard and flew a little bit and then came back and then flew a little bit more and it's, oh, I found my thing, and it came back and then flew back to the nest, and he may have it in the chicken run or fenced in, and then, I don't know, it's just a thought. I'll research it and see about the birds do remember things. Pigeons, homing pigeons, doves and stuff like that go back to their nest. When you have a wedding and stuff like that, you have the doves that fly away, and so you have the doves go. Those doves, those doves are allegedly used over and over again. They don't fly away. They're uh, like a homing pigeon. They have a place that they go to. They know to go back to that place. After they use them, they release them. They fly around, and then they go back to the home. That's why they're called homing pigeons, or doves would do the same thing, allegedly. Go back to a nest. So they do remember things like a duck would remember a place that they get stuff. So I got to start putting out some grass uh, on the grass. Put down some bird seed on the barbecue thing, so that the ducks will come to the uh, yard because they're looking for that. It started when my neighbor had the big pool, which I have my greenhouse in, and you just see sand there. That side yard of my neighbor, that's his backyard. He had a oval pool there, and they would be in the oval pool on the cover because with the rain and everything else, the water would be retained there, and that's where they went first. And then they found my other neighbor that had the uh, liner, and the water was there, so they hopped between my yard and his yard, eating the bird seed, and then going to the pool to take the thing, take the water. I know I have to face reality. Never, I'll never see Millie again. You don't know that for sure. That's what you have to look for. But uh, out of curiosity, I would ask any neighbors that you have within, like, say, 10, 12, maybe 20-mile radius, or a half hour from your home. Check the properties, see if people have things. Say, oh, I had a rooster in my yard. He was around for a while. Uh, did anybody see it? Or post signs in, like, the post office, uh, the neighborhood store that you would have, a general store, or a supermarket, big supermarket, or a department store that you would have to drive to and post a sign, say I had the rooster and whatever, he flew in my yard and I fed him and everything else, and then all of a sudden he disappeared. I want to know if anybody lost a rooster and the rooster came back. That you could do. And if it did, you have peace of mind. But you don't know for sure, but I would do that. I would do that, or put a thing on Facebook. Lost rooster. Did anybody have a rooster and lose the rooster? This rooster was coming to my yard for X amount of days, or this time all of a sudden he's gone. I was just wondering if the rooster was eaten or flew back to the nest with his flock or other chickens. If anybody has chickens and a rooster was away for a while, is he back? I just want to know that he's okay because he was in my yard and it interacted with me and everything else. Is describe the rooster and see if somebody has it. That I can suggest that to you. She says they make they make fun of me when I oh no. Yes, you just want to know there was a rooster. You were trying to figure out if it got eaten by a predator. You only had the rooster. He was there. You fed him and everything else. Is the rooster still alive? I would just do it. I couldn't care. If I had a farm and I lost some chickens, I would want to know if my uh, any other farms had chickens in the area and they lost chickens. What did they do for the chickens? It's getting windy again. I can hear the chimes. It's worth a try. So we're gonna sign off at 11 o'clock. We'll go to 11:05. I just want to tell everybody thank you for coming into the live stream tonight. I'll be live tomorrow night. I don't know if I'm going to be on early on Thursday or be on at all, but check between 9 and 10 o'clock on Thursday, live from the man cave. Tomorrow's Wednesday vlog, and we'll go over everything that we're doing, and we'll check out some of the books and show you what I did uh, get the seeds in the ground in the greenhouse, and we'll talk about the raised beds and setting up the other raised bed. Till then, remember that the past is behind us. We can't go back. The present is now, here and now. The future is not written yet. The past, the present, and the future. The past is behind us. The present is now. The future is what you make it. So let's make 2026 better than 2025. And I will see you all in the next video. Good night. God bless you all. Thank you so much for coming in. I will see you tomorrow night around 9 o'clock for the Wednesday vlog. Good night, my dear friend. Rest well and sweet dreams. God bless. And then she says, good night to Squirrel. Squirrel, good night, my friend, and God bless. And then she says, thank you, and pray for Mount Sparrow, pray for Judy May. She's getting better, that she continues to recover from her surgery as she gets back to her old self again. Pray for her, pray for Judy May, pray for Mount Squirrel, pray for Squirrel, pray for Mount Sparrow, and all our other friends in YouTube land. Grandma Lynn, and so on and so forth. Betty, pre-retirement days, Ruka Ball, whatever. Good night, Steve. Rest well and God bless. Thank you, Junie May. Prayers for everybody. Yes, I will pray as I do every night. Say a prayer. God willing, help so and so, help this one, help that one, and my family members as well, and to my YouTube family. Good night, everyone. Think, thank you. You are a wonderful host. Thank you very much. And prayers for Grandma Lynn. The chick comes back soon, too. And I'll try to get in touch with her if I remember tomorrow. I'm going to write myself a note and I'll go check out what Judy May was talking about. Thank you all. I'll see you all in the next video. Till then, remember, it's windy out there. Remember, all things are possible if you believe. You believe you can do something, do it. You don't know until you try. And Squirrel, never give up. Keep both channels. You're going to go to YouTube. You don't use YouTube, keep the channel. Every once in a while, go to it. If you build up a following on Facebook, you could come back to YouTube a month or whatever. Don't lose the YouTube channel. It could help you on Facebook, and Facebook can help you on YouTube. Thank you all for coming in. I hope you don't leave. I'll miss you. I will check you out on Facebook if I can. Till then, good night. God bless you all. Thank you, and I'll see you tomorrow night on Wednesday's vlog. Till then, Stephen F. signing off. Bye for now. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, and God bless you all.